Hello, my name is Craig J. Davis and welcome to my channel. Do you remember when I said that the extension of these COVID passports won't stay in one place? It will continue to expand as time goes by. Do you remember when I said in my previous videos that these dehumanizing COVID-19 passports will eventually be extended into pubs? Well, it's already happened. They aren't enforced yet, but it's already happened. But only in some pubs. And I experienced this when, for the first time in over a year, I travelled and I had a few drinks in Swansea city centre. And from what I experienced, I don't want to go back into town again anytime soon, right? Prior to last night, prior to yesterday, I hadn't been in Swansea city centre since March 2020, right? About a week before the first worldwide national lockdown. So I first went into the Hambury, then I went into the Cross Keys to meet my friend Alison, and that was the only reason why I went into town, and to visit my other friend Jan Thomas. And then from the Cross Keys we went into Hogarth's, which is right next door to the Cross Keys, and I stayed there for a few hours, sinking back a few Guinnesses, because yes, I do enjoy the odd Guinness. I do enjoy the Irish Stout. And then I decided that I had enough of drinking. I decided that I had enough of staying in town. So I said goodbye to my friend Alison, and I had left her in the pub. She doesn't live far from town. She only lives at Swansea Marina, so it's only about 5 minute walk. So I was walking to the taxi rank when I saw a pub, and I remembered it. Jack Murphy's. It's an Irish pub. And I thought, since I've already been drinking a Guinness, I'll have one more Guinness for the road. So as I was walking up to the place, and also as well, being an Irish pub in Wales, I know, go figure, right? As I was walking up to the place, I got stopped by a bouncer, and he said, "Have you got a COVID pass?" I said, no. And he said, "Right, well, I'm sorry, but you can't come in." However, right, and this is what he also said, "You cannot come in here because you haven't been double jabbed and you haven't got a COVID passport. However, you can go into that pub, the Perch, which is right opposite, which is opposite Jack Murphy's, or you can go into the Cross Keys, just a few yards down the road." And I said to him, "Well, what difference does it make If I don't need a passport to go into Perch, and I don't need a passport to go to the Cross Keys, and I do know this because I was in the Cross Keys earlier, then why do I need a passport to come in here? It's practically all in the same area. And then he said, look, I don't make the rules, I just work here. So I just, walked on and went back to the Hanbury to watch a live band play, and then got taxi home. But here's the thing, right? Are the owners of Jack Murphy's breaking the law? Because it hasn't been enforced into pubs yet. And I keep saying yet because it will happen. And it will be the same in all public places. It's only a matter of time before you won't be able to escape these passports. It's only a matter of time before the vaccinated people start verbally or even physically attacking the unvaccinated people. And it's only a matter of time before the unvaccinated people will be accused of spreading the so-called virus and put into concentration camps or something like concentration camps. I can see that happening. I can just see it happening. Now I know you may all say, oh Craig, that's just stupid. Well, look at where we are now. Who would have thought that you would need a sodden passport to go to the cinema, or to go to a football stadium, or to even go to a pub and have a quiet drink? Who ever thought 2 years ago that everyone would be walking around dressed like a bandits because they've got these stupid things on their face? But yet, that's where we are. That is where we now are. And if you choose not to wear a mask, then you can have one of these. You can have one of these necklaces that says that you are exempt from wearing a mask. But who would have even thought that you'd even have to wear one of those to go into a public place? Yet, this is where we now are. It happens. And it's only a matter of time before these COVID passports are enforced into pubs, enforced into cafes, enforced into restaurants, enforced into supermarkets, even enforced to go and visit friends and family, and even to be enforced to just go for a walk down the beach or a walk over the park, or even to just go for a walk around your estate. And it's only a matter of time. What I can see happening as well is that as soon as you leave the house without a very good reason, there will be drones hovering above your house, installed with a speaker and demanding that you stay indoors. If you don't believe me, this has already happened in China. There's a video going around, and even though I haven't mentioned this before, it's been out for some time, okay? Where people in China who are out and about just doing regular things are stopped by a drone. It speaks, and obviously it's speaking in Chinese because it's in China, but it's got the English subtitles, demanding people that they stay indoors. If you don't believe me and you haven't seen that video, if it is still up on YouTube, I will post it in the description box below. So these COVID passports, they aren't enforced in pubs. They are not enforced in cafes. They are not enforced in churches. They are not enforced in other religious temples, such as Sikh temples and mosques, etc. Right? They aren't installed in even to go for a fucking walk around the park. Yet. I mean, do you really think that it's going to... Do you think these passports are limited? Just look at what happened when Mark Drakeford first brought out these horrible things. From the 11th of October, they were only enforced in football stadiums. Then from the 15th of November, they were extended to cinemas and theatres. Do you think it's going to stop there? Seriously? But my attitude is, with Jack Burfies, is if they don't want to buy custom, if they don't want my cash, because I only pay it with cash, then that's their problem, because they've lost a customer. Anyway, please comment, please subscribe, please don't hesitate to hit that like button. If you want to dislike this video, that's up to you, because I can't see them anyway, for some reason. So yeah, right, please comment, please subscribe, please don't hesitate to hit that like button, and a sermon will be coming up next Sunday. I don't know what the sermon is going to be yet. I'll have to pray about it, but anyway, God bless you all. Amen.